Hi guys, Emma Welsh, Naturopath here. Just hopping on to do a quick video of ways that we can use of overcoming sleep issues or insomnia issues that we may be experiencing at this time naturally. So sleep is so important to us. It's a fundamental pillar of health. We can all be eating well, exercising well, but if we're not sleeping well, it has a big detrimental effect on our immune systems. It also will affect our hormonal health, especially our eating hormones like insulin and ghrelin. So sleep is, I would say, one of the most top pillars that we need to be looking at, especially in this current climate. So how can we help ourselves get a good night's sleep between 7 to 9 hours? I'm going to give you some top little tips now. So the first one is we all need to maintain a natural rhythm of exposure to daylight during the day and darkness at night. This is often what you hear referred to as a circadian rhythm. So it's a really good idea to wake up in the morning as the sun is coming up, and then at night when the sun's gone down, start thinking about getting prepared for going to bed. Most of us sit in front of the telly and then turn the television off and then rush upstairs to bed and expect to get a good night's sleep. It's so important to develop a consistent routine. Also, having a circadian rhythm, it's a really good idea to go outside when the sun is shining every single day, because even if the sun isn't shining, the UV light hits here, which is where your pineal gland is, which is then stimulated to make your melatonin, which is your sleep hormone, for later on during the day. So the other thing, going back to developing a consistent routine, what you do, your preparation before you go up to bed is so important. And I'm going to give you some tips now. So ideally, 1 to 2 hours before we go to bed, we want to be thinking about, okay, we're about to go to bed. What can we do to have our good night's sleep? Number one, it's a really good idea to turn off your electronics 1 to 2 hours before you go to bed, even your telly if you can. But if you're, say, watching a Netflix box set at the moment and you can't do that, get some blue light blocking glasses off Amazon and wear them in the evening when you're sitting in front of the screen, because this stops the blue light from going into your retina and reducing the amount of melatonin that's being made in the pineal gland. So that's the first little tip. The second one could be an hour to an hour and a half before you go to bed, treat yourself to an Epsom salt bath. Put some calming essential oils in there like lavender, cedarwood, vetiver, Roman chamomile, and take a nice herbal tea up to have while you're in the bath. You could even take a magnesium glycinate supplement as well, an hour and a half to 2 hours before bed, to calm your nervous system down. Another tip, when you go to bed, wear an eye mask, because then the pineal gland is covered by the fabric of the eye mask, because even a slight slither of light, let's say from an LCD screen, maybe even your standby button on your television, that is enough to stop the pineal producing the melatonin. So this is why it's so important to have pitch black bedrooms. I can't specify this enough. If you can't have a pitch black bedroom, then please purchase an eye mask. So important. The next one is remove all electronics from your bedroom. Your phones need to be on plane mode. You don't really need televisions in there. Make your bedroom a really safe, calm place that when you walk in there to prepare at night, you actually feel excited about having a good night's sleep. And also put your phone on plane mode. I think I just said that. So how you make your bedroom a calm, safe place would be to diffuse essential oils, lavender, vetiver, Roman chamomile. Even make a lavender spritzer spray that you can spray all over your pillows before you go to sleep. Apply some lavender to your moisturizer at night so you've got it on your face, so you're creating that calming place. Read a book when you get into bed. Maybe do some journaling about your gratitude for the day, or maybe you'd like to use your journal to write a list of what you've got to do tomorrow so you can get those thoughts out of your head so that you're not stressing about what jobs you've got to do tomorrow. Maybe you'd like to meditate. That's another great thing that I love to do before I go to bed. Turn off your Wi-Fi to your whole house if you can. If you can do this, then I really highly recommend that you do that. Bed by 9:30, because the liver starts to detoxify starting at 11 o'clock till 1. The liver gallbladder has its time of doing its spring cleaning. So it's really important to be in bed before that 11 o'clock. You might want to take some herbs and some supplements. I've mentioned magnesium glycinate. That is really good for calming the nervous system. Herbs that you might consider might be valerian, hops, lavender, chamomile, peppermint, nettles, alfalfa. We use one here in clinic called Hops Plus, which is a mixture of all of those different herbs. And people find that really calming to the nervous system and being able to switch off. Another thing you might consider is taking 5-HTP, that's 5-hydroxytryptophan. This actually makes serotonin in the body. It gets converted into serotonin, which then gets converted into melatonin. We are not able in the UK here to buy melatonin tablets, so therefore we have to rely on the 5-HTP method of producing the melatonin from the serotonin. That might be one thing that you might consider. The other thing as well to consider, talking about serotonin now, is remember that your gut microbiome makes a lot of your serotonin, majority of your serotonin that gets converted to melatonin. So looking after your gut microbiome is a key factor as well in all of this. So take a good probiotic and take good prebiotics as well, so that you nourish those gut bacteria. And yeah, those are my top tips. So maintain a natural rhythm in the day, develop your consistent bedtime routine, write a list now of things you can do, consider taking a supplement, magnesium glycinate or some herbs, and start preparing your bedtime routines. And I hope that helps. Share any ideas you've got below, and yeah, sleep well everybody. Bye.